Hi all, Shane here, Lana67, coming to you with another kit review, this time of Dragon's Brummbar mid-production with Zimm. This is a 2-in-1 kit. So this has been still in my stash now for a little while. I'm sick of looking at it, so I'm going to make a start on it. But first things first, I'm going to do a review, give you an idea what's in the box. Okay, so let's set the camera down and we'll have a look-see. So this is one of the kits that I've been looking forward to working on now for some time. So as you can see, there is a lot of plastic in this box. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the box down and we'll pull each sprue individually and we'll talk about what we have. So the first things first is our instructions. First thing I'm noticing is a lot of blue. Do not use these parts, which that kind of annoys me a little bit about Dragon kits, is that there's a lot of excess. Yes, I know you can build up spare bits boxes and quite comprehensive spare bits boxes, but still I don't buy a kit to build up spare bits boxes. Okay, so let's see how many steps are in this kit. This is a 23-step kit. Pretty okay. This is, anyone who's built a Panzer 3 or 4 will be quite familiar with this step up for the lower running gear and suspension. The turret, however, is completely different, since it's a self-propelled gun after all. We have a basic breech assembly and gun block. It's pretty actually complete. We have a very basic turret interior, so you can pose the hatches open to fuel off this huge anti-siege howitzer. Now these things we're seeing as siege weapons, which is not really correct to what they are. These are bunker busters, because they're not designed. A siege weapon, in my mind, is not really what these are designed for. These were built due to experiences in Stalingrad, where they needed something that could be mobile, that was armor protected, that could keep up with the infantrymen, and if they came across a fortified building, one shot, this would get up in the close quarters, point blank range, fire off and destroy the building, and the infantry could mop up. So they're not really siege weapons in that sense, because they get too close to be siege weapons. So again, nice detail, gives you the option to be a command fable, which is always good. Steel wire tow cables that I always hate because I can never get them to work for me. Again, it's a lovely touch from Dragon that's included. We actually do get Zimm, we get Zimm, but we also get Schorzen, which is the armoured skirts. These are done in steel, so you can dent and batter these up as the real vehicles will be. This is very cool, really happy with this. And then we have our markings. We have Panzer Abteilung 261 Italy 44. I think these all belong to 261. Yeah. One is from the end of the war, Frankfurt 1945. The rest, one of them is from Ponrai in 1943, I'm not clear where that is, and 2 are from Italy. I think I'll be doing an Italian front vehicle. So very cool, very cool. Okay, so these seem as your run-of-the-day Dragon instructions. A little bit hard to know if they're going to be any good or not, for the simple fact is Dragon's instructions can be hit and miss. So we'll look at the kind of the goodie sheet. So DS tracks, you either hate them or you love them. I don't mind them. I actually would prefer these were indie links. I'm a freak like that, so I actually like individual link tracks. I find it kind of therapeutic for some reason working on them. So, but these do take normal plastic cement, so that's a plus. So nothing really there to get excited about. Here are all the goodies. So you have steel wire for tow cables, basic decals with Balkan Cross on them, the Balkan crosses, tactical numbering, what have you, clear parts for the scissors, periscope and other like sighting apparatus and crew periscopes, and the gun sight, etch for engine grills and armoured exhaust covers, nice touch. And then we have stainless steel Schorzen. So I don't know whether you can see that. Yeah. So this is cool. That means you can damage these like the real things. So that's a very nice a very nice addition. Okay, let's have a look. I'm very excited about this kit because I haven't built a dragon kit in ages. It's not since my Panzer 1 command vehicle. So this seems to be a mixed sprue of upper superstructure parts and turret mountings. Nice detail, nothing here to report. Nice moulding, nice and crisp, no flash, no burring, as we've come to expect from Dragon. I'm going to say Tammy there for some reason. Rifling in the gun barrel, which is always cool to see. Very nice stuff, very nice stuff. I was actually happy too to see that the mounts for the Shorzin are in plastic and not photo etch, because that would do my head in, because that would be in a bit of awkward bending. Next couple of bag of sprues. We have our fenders, again very anonymous to the Panzer III, Panzer IV series. Our bow plates, engine covers. Again, nothing really out of the blue here, because I'm sure most of you have built the Panzer III or IV from Dragon before, so you are well aware of what you get in the box. So again, wonderful detail, nice and crisp, no flash, virtually no flash, which is wonderful. Yeah. Okay. This little bag here, we got our spare tyres, our spare road wheels, our antennas, a little bit of weird locator tabs on, or a weird tab on that. It's going to need some careful sanding on the antenna. A few spare links, our jack. So nice. I'm going to save the best part to last, which will be the actual superstructure. So this appears, I see some simmered pieces in here with molded-on simmers, which is absolutely wonderfully done. This is the first time I've seen simmers up close, the molded-on simmers up close from Dragon, and I'm more than happy to report that they do a fabulous job. A lot of people say this looks too uniformed. Well, actually it's not. If you look carefully, each indentation is different in the simmers, so it looks like it's been field applied. And to be honest with you, like, I've done my own simmers, it's not that difficult to do, but it's labour intensive and it can be a bit awkward at times, so this will speed up this build quite dramatically. So good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. So you can see there's quite a few sprues in this. Small little sprue bag. This is disappointing. This is the star antenna mount, or this is from an old kit, because I recognise this from the older stuff. A lot of flashing here. That's disappointing. I'm a bit disappointed. I would much rather done the star antenna mount in photo etch, but you can easily aftermark that if you so wish. But again, you're not under any obligation to build a command vehicle, but I always like the command vehicles. Running gear, rotor wheels, sprockets, idlers, suspension arms, you name it in this sprue. Again, pretty standard to the Panzer IV series. Nice detail as always, very nice and crisp, bolt detail, rivet detail, what have you. Very nice. Okay. Oh wow, simmers included on the lower hull. That's good. I'm happy to see that, because that would have been a little bit of a shame if they forgot to add the simmer to the lower part of the hull, because like I know for certain the vehicles had them. That's good. Bit light, a little bit too light, but it's there, and you're probably not going to see it once the sprockets and Shorzin are on anyway. We get a inside the bag. We have two loose sprues. We have what looks like the driver's. We have the driver's vision port, again with simmered texturing. And we have a very, very lovely MG34 from the Gen 2 weapons. Hollowed muzzle, dust cover or front cover for loading the machine gun with ammunition belts, can be modelled to open or shut, and a closed and open bipod. Lovely. Very nice. And here's what I'm been looking for. I'm actually going to open this up so I want to actually have a look. This is the upper superstructure that makes this vehicle so unique. So we get our engine deck. This must be specific to the Brummbar. But this is what I want to look at. Look at the size of this. Like, that's my hand. That is a big chunk of plastic. And they're molded on Zimm. You can have pistol ports open or closed by the looks of things. Jeez, that's an impressive bit of engineering, that. Zimm is random, nice. It's not uniform in any way, shape or form. You can't see from here, but I can. I can see how, like, even the lines aren't straight, they're all over the place, like they've been field applied. That's very nice. And they've even been thoughtful enough to add different colour squares to help with the location of parts. Well done, Dragon. Well done. Do you know what I mean? Even though, like, I enjoy Tamiya models, but I still appreciate the level of work and that Dragon put in. You know, I'm not really biased towards one or the other. So I'm going to be looking forward to getting cracking into this kit. So this cost me about £30 from Model Hobbies. It's on specials. Best £30 I've spent in a long time, and that's it. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you get 8 bags of sprues. So as you can see, these are all the sprues. There's a lot of parts in this kit. Actually, how many parts are in this kit? I should say here. There's over 520 parts in this kit. So this isn't a kit for beginners. It's not a smart kit. It's going to be pretty labour intensive. It shouldn't be too much of a handful. I know the Panzer IV series from Dragon can prove difficult while mounting the rear exhaust plates onto the rear of the vehicle, but again, just take your time, you'll overcome that pretty easily. So this has been my little review of this kit. I strongly recommend it. It's actually a very nice model. I'll be starting a build of this pretty soon. I'm actually looking quite forward to it. I might even start tonight. So I'm working on a few other little models here and there, but I really want to try something different. I'm in a bit of a meh type of mood and I want to try something new. So, well, actually first I need to do a bit of writing first. I need to finish off my short story and reclaim my novel. Yes, I write. Haha. But other than that, this is a great kit. It should be a very imposing piece on your display thing. So, thanks for watching. Stay safe as always. Enjoy your bank holiday Monday or wherever you have in the countries you're in. Stay safe as always. Happy modelling, and I'll catch you all very soon. And watch out for those buses. Bye bye.